Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So here I am coming up with one tutorial over here on interior design. So this was one of the tutorial which we had created. So this is a pending tutorial which we will be completing over here. So we have already modeled this. So we'll be starting up with the texturing part. So parallelly we'll be doing with the tutorial for your restaurant interior also, and we'll be continuing with that other tutorial for reception. So let's get started. So very first of all, let's go into rendering, render setup. Let's activate this Vray over here. So let's take a material, go into material editor, and I'll take a Vray material for this. So I have downloaded few of the textures for this. So let's go into the diffuse, let's go into the bitmap. For the floor section, I have downloaded a texture. So I'll go into this. Now I'll take a texture for this. So I can take a white texture for the floor. I'll go into the material. Let's go into the reflect and I'll give a bit of reflection. Again I'll go into this and I can use this tiling option to repeat if required. If you want to achieve the repetition, you can do that. That is possible over here. So let's select this, the bed part. Let's go into the material. Let's take a Vray material. Let's go into the bitmap and I'll assign a texture for this. So let's assign a texture. So I'll assign this. So let's again go into this and give a UVW map. So I'll just assign a UVW map for this. So you can easily assign the texture for this. After that, few of the things which we'll be assigning over here. So for this, again I'll go into this, I'll select this, I'll exclude this. Let's again go into the Vray material and you can rename this as wood over here, and if you want to give a bit of reflection, you can slightly add a bit of reflection. So go into the other material, go into the bitmap, and let's just assign one more texture over here. So let's go into this and give a UVW map. So I'll be assigning a UVW map for this. Oops. Even I can select this. I'll go into this gizmo. I'll set this angle to 90 degree and I'll slightly rotate it. I'll fit this. Looks better now. Convert to poly. Okay, this looks much better. Again select this. Let's again go into the polygons. Let's give again a UVW map. Again I'll use a gizmo. I'll set it as a box and I'll just fit this, convert to editable poly. So once you're done, I'll slightly zoom this over here. I'll assign a bit of a chrome texture for this. So let's select this over here, select this over here. So over here, I'll select this let's again go into the Vray material. Let's make it as a chrome or reflective material. Let's give a color, give a bit of reflection over here. I'll go into this Fresnel IOR, I'll increase this, I'll slightly reduce this, I'll assign this, or I can just name it as reflective over here. So I've assigned this reflective material over here. So for this, what I'll be doing is like, select this again, select this, select the polygons, take a Vray material, and let's give it a mirror. How we can give a mirror? So I'll just make it as black over here, give the full reflection and of this Fresnel reflections, and I'll slightly assign it and I'll rename it as mirror over here. You can give a bit of max depth as 8 over here. So Control I, inverse, again take a Vray material and let's give a color to it. Let's just assign a color. So I'll be doing this all same for this also. So select the polygons, give a mirror, Control I, that is for inverse. I'll assign this. So we'll be repeating this for this also. So select the polygons, give this as a mirror, inverse selection, and let's assign the color. So this will go with the same thing, material, mirror, Control and I, again I'll give this color to it. Now what I can do over here is like, so I'll again select this, press Control and select it. Let's go into the material editor, take a Vray material and I'll add a fabric material over here for this. So I have taken a fabric material. So let's just assign a fabric material over here for this. So select each over here. Let's go into the UVW map, set it as a box. Select this, again take a UVW map, set it as a box. So I'm just taking a UVW map and I'm setting it as a box over here. UVW map, set it as a box. Alright, so once you're done, now I can select this, the mattress over here or the pillows. I'll select this. You can just rename this as fabric over here. Let's take Vray material, go into the bitmap and let's assign one more texture over here. So I'll just take this fabric texture for the pillows and let's again give a UVW map, set it as a box, again assign a UVW map, set it as a box. So these are all fabric materials I'm assigning over here. For this, again I'll go into this, take a Vray material, go into the diffuse, go into the bitmap, and let's assign some shader. Let's assign this texture. So go into the material and I'll just repeat this UVs over here. Yeah, looks much better. And give a UVW map, set it as a box, and I'll slightly increase this height. So this looks much better now. Select this both. We are just assigning some simple textures for this, and let's assign this dark color, dark texture, UVW map, set it as a box. So again I'll go into this, I'll set it as 3 by 3 over here, UVW map, set it as a box. I can slightly just adjust this. Okay, looks much better now. So save your file once again over here. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.